In order for God to do that, then the second principle becomes important. And it is this. He wanted to administrate the earthly colony through his sons called mankind. I like the word colony. Please write that down. God wanted to colonize earth with heaven. Most of us who were born in the Caribbean understand colonization, because the most majority of the countries in the Caribbean are colonies or former colonies. A colony is a territory that has been under the control of a country that is called an imperialistic authority. In other words, Great Britain was considered an empire, and their imperial power colonized these islands called the Bahamas. Cuba, right next door to the Bahamas, has been colonized by a country in Europe called Spain, or this is Portugal. Now, Spain speaks Spanish, and so that's why Cuba speaks Spanish, because they were colonized by Spain. Right next to Cuba and the Bahamas is another country called Haiti. Haiti was colonized by an imperial power named France. That's why Haiti speaks French. In other words, these territories, the Bahamas and Cuba and Haiti, were colonized by another government in a faraway place. But the essence of colonization is to make the territory just like the headquarters country. So the Bahamas speaks English and drink tea, because that's the way our imperial authority country lives. They speak English and they drink tea. In Cuba, you will find that the language is Spanish. That's what the Spanish speak in Europe. And they also have the food of Spain if you go to Haiti. The buildings look like they are from Spain. When you go right next door to Haiti, you will find that they drink fine wine and eat cheese in Haiti, in the aristocracy, because that's the way the French are in France. So to colonize a place means that you extend your influence. Big word to write down. To colonize means to influence a territory to become just like you. God wanted originally, and still does, to colonize earth with heaven. He didn't want to bring earth to heaven. He wanted to bring heaven to earth. That is and was his plan. Haiti did not go to France. France came to Haiti. Cuba did not go to Spain. Spain came to Cuba. The Bahamas did not go to England. England came to the Bahamas and influenced the Bahamas. God doesn't want heaven to come, and to earth rather to come to heaven. He wanted heaven to come to earth. When you colonize a place, then it simply means you influence it and it becomes like you. The third principle, God wanted to ordain mankind as his governmental representatives on earth for heaven. Does that make sense? When the British took over these islands, they did not choose a local native to administrate these islands. They sent from them an administrator called the governor, and he was an Englishman. He had to be, because his job was to make the Bahamas as a territory just like England. And you got to be from England to think English to convert the territory into English mentality.
You're now listening